What's up, baby? It's your boy Andre Berto, and I get my boxing info straight from the source.
Y'all know the name. dSource.
Oh, definitely. That would be dope if we see you in a Manny Pacquiao undercard. Speaking of which, man, you've helped out Manny in some of his previous sparring, like Ryan alluded to, and now one name that's been floating around is Miguel Cotto. Of course, you came into the Pacquiao camp when he was training for Cotto the first time. Can you talk to us about the possibility of that fight happening? Is that still something that you think would be interesting to the general public? How about you? What do you think about that?
You know what? I'm not sure how interesting that fight would be. I know the first fight was very interesting. I didn't sit down until the fight was over, and I had made it back to my hotel room after the fight. But to see it again is just one of those kind of here we go again type of things. Not to take anything from Cotto, but I'm more of a been there, done that type of person. Once I beat you, you're done. You're out of my life. I'm moving on. You know what I mean? So, but at the
really
same
like
time,
that, you're out of my life.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But Cotto, we saw Cotto's last fight against Margarito, and we know that he still has it, and I think he proved it to the world. So I think he could make that fight very exciting. And Cotto's a smart fighter, believe it or not, and I think he would make some adjustments, and he could give Manny some problems. That might be a good fight to see.
I disagree. I'm sorry, Shawn. I disagree.
No adjustments at all to be made against Manny.
I mean, my thing is, I think even if let's just say Cotto hadn't even fought Margarito, and this is just my opinion, I still do not think had Cotto not fought Margarito and he still faced Pacquiao in November 2009, my opinion is I still don't think he would have beat Pacquiao. I still think
No, I don't either. I don't. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think that that Margarito fight. I think it did force him to take some steps back, but I don't think that it was anything that prevented him from being all he could be in the fight against Manny.
I think the problem. I think the underlying problem with this fight, and this goes back to Top Rank, is number one, you're not giving Manny Pacquiao the credit of dominating Miguel Cotto. I mean, to have him fight him again is saying, okay, well, let's see if it was legit that you did it the first time.
It's about money, Shawn.
Again, Cotto is a great fighter. I mean, he's Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican, but he got beat, and it was a convincing beating. It wasn't controversial. I mean, this isn't going to be Marquez, Pacquiao. Or I'm sorry, excuse me, Pacquiao Marquez. That's very important to put the champion first. Pacquiao Marquez. This isn't Mayweather Castillo won. This is it was a beating, and for them to fight again is just, it gives a lot of Mayweather fans, and that's what I talk to a lot of Mayweather fans, just fans in general who don't really appreciate the skill of Manny Pacquiao. This is just another excuse for them to say, look, he's fighting in-house fighters. So, I'm sure that Cotto can land a lucky punch, but I'm looking more at this in terms of legacy. Pacquiao doesn't need this fight. He proved himself.
But here's the thing. Here's why Pacquiao, Bob Arum, you have to think about it. The whole reason why if Pacquiao fights Cotto again, it's only for money, clearly. Because, I mean, what's the point otherwise? And here's the thing. Like I said, if the public keeps buying these fights against, Pacquiao and Mayweather that we don't really care about, top fight promoters, Golden Boy, Top Rank, they only care about promoting to non-boxing fans. Why? Because they know the hardcore fans will support regardless. Cotto's Puerto Rican. He has a fan base. They're already going to support just because their guy's fighting. They don't really care about the fact that, he's not at his best. Right. They're going to buy it. So it's kind of like Top Rank they don't really care about us, They don't care about me, you, D, Shawn. They don't care if we don't like it. They know that everybody else is going to buy it, and that's just going to make them money. So they don't care about legacy.
Definitely. So
here's what we got to do. Here's what we got to do. This is what we got to do. Oh, okay,
I don't want to. My bad. I don't want to stay too long on this topic. I just wanted to at least say that our general reaction to this fight is.
And it's gonna be us. You know, Shawn. I want to touch base back on your career. Let me tell you this, man. You do your thing in the ring, and me, Kayla, and D are gonna make sure that we establish your legacy the right way, because it's really ultimately up to us. It's up to public opinion to establish legacy. So you keep doing your thing, bro. And I'm gonna make sure personally that I rep your name. And just as long as you work hard in the gym, you know, you don't trash talk for 24/7 too much, but you do your thing. You do your thing, bro. And I'm gonna make sure that I establish your legacy, whether it's a barbershop, whether it's at work, whether it's in the gym. I'm gonna hook you up, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate
No
you.
problem.
Hey, one more thing before I go. I was at the barbershop the other day. Since you said barbershop, I was at the barbershop the other day. I was getting cut, and they was like, "Man, what you think, Porter? You think it's gonna happen?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He called him out on Twitter. They said, "Yeah, so who you going with?" I'm like, "Well, y'all know I've been with the Pacquiao camp." They like, "Yeah, so you going with Pacquiao?" I said, "You know what, though? I really don't know, man. I got butterflies. I might have to go with the brother." They said, "Oh, you gonna pull out?" They said, "Oh, you gonna pull out your hood card on this one?"
And he from the Midwest too. You know what I mean? That's another thing.
Yeah,
from the Midwest. But Shawn, before you go, I just wanted to throw some ideas out there. I know you got a lot of Filipino fans from all the work you've been putting in with Manny. How about fighting in the Philippines, man? Is that something you would be interested in doing?
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, you know, I at least set the tone with the Thriller in Manila, and you know, Manny's had me come over there a handful of times, and I've had a terrific time every time I've come. You know, fighting even through the weather, and you know, all the people, and you know, the entourages, all that kind of stuff. But it's always a great time. Just, you know, number one, being around Manny and the things that he does, seeing what he does firsthand, but also the Filipino people. I have to, you know, show them a lot of love because they continue to do that on Facebook, Twitter, everything, you know what I mean? So shout out to all my Filipino fans out there. Hopefully I'll see you soon. If not up close and personal, you'll be watching me on TV.
Definitely. And on that note,
doing my job, my job, 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 doing